Well, I've been a fan of Northern Ireland basically all my life, being born and bred here, as far back as I can remember, which is far too long to remember probably, you know. Yeah, well, it's a very different experience, having lost my eyesight. I thought at that point that I wouldn't be able to go and watch football at all because I can't see, the way my sight is, I can't basically see 2 feet in front of me. So I thought there was no point in going until the RNIB made me aware that the IFA ran a soccer sight programme where there was an opportunity for visually impaired people to go along, listen to a commentary provided by volunteers, and you were allowed to bring a guide along with you. So I experienced this for the first time 8 years ago, and it was absolutely amazing just to be back in the football ground. I hadn't been for 20 years because of my eyesight. This was a new piece of equipment that had been advised the IFA wanted to trial. It's like a tablet, and it's like a scaled down version of a football pitch. So it's got the markings and the lines on the pitch, the 18-yard line, the centre line, so on and so on. And it's actually tactile aligned, so you can actually put your finger on this device and that'll show you where the touch lines are in the 18 yards. So the first thing about that was really, really good. And the lines were contrasting. You know, so I think the lines were black and the pitch was white. So for visually impaired, some people could maybe even see that, or, you know, whereas I'd be feeling it. So that was very positive in terms of the actual layout of the device before we even started. So this basically was a magnet, and you put your finger on the magnet, and that basically followed the ball about in the pitch wherever it was at that time. So you were getting the experience, passing moves, crosses, all sorts of things which you don't really get on the commentary. The commentary is brilliant, but see, to have this on top of it, it really enhanced the experience because you could really get in detail where the ball exactly was on the pitch. It's absolutely vital, and some of the wonderful work that the IFA have done that I've become aware of over the last 6 months has been, to be honest, it's been quite humbling, and the fact that you're taking the lead on it is fantastic. In terms of, I've experienced and I've been in the wheelchair access areas in the stadium, which are absolutely top class. I heard about the quiet room for children with autism, and I heard about the warm room, which could even be used where you may have somebody like maybe a bit elderly that suffers from a condition. They can't just sit outside for 90 minutes. So just hearing about all these new innovations and things, the amount of work that's being done for people with disabilities, and I've already mentioned about for visually impaired people as well. I mean, it's just so heartwarming to hear, meaning that lots of people, I've already described my own situation, who thought they could never go to a football match, suddenly now have an opportunity to go and enjoy the atmosphere, which of course at Northern Ireland Games is always brilliant, and experience the whole occasion, something that you just thought you would never ever have the opportunity to do. You know, it's quite overwhelming at times, but it's just great to find out about all the good work that's happening for people with various disabilities, yeah.